And I remember when I got that check, I was like, oh my God, like making money online is real. And I just scaled the shit out of it. I mean, I had days where I was making $1,000 a day. I was living by the beach. What's going on? It's Nav Sultan, and this is Sultanic Thoughts. I've been gone for a minute, and I've been focused on other things. It's not an excuse. I've been slacking, and I want to, talk today about some money stuff because I want to create a couple of videos about money. And I will start by saying how I used to make about $1,000 a day online. This is a long time ago, but you can take the concepts of this method and apply it in the modern world. You're just going to have to make a bit of adjustments to the business model, and you know what I mean. And I'm gonna tell you what I think those adjustments are going to be, because I'm in the process of doing them again as well. So for those of you that don't know, there's a term called affiliate marketing, and basically what that is that, for example, I might have a website. Let's use a dating website because I made money with dating websites, and I charge people $20 to sign up for the dating website. Now the site could be called, chicks, or fuck, I don't even want to. Why did I say that? Because I'm gonna get demonetized. No. Okay, so it could be called, for example, golfgirls.com, girls who like golf. And I say, okay, I'm charging $20 for everybody who signs up. If you send me somebody who signs up to the site, I will give you $10, a commission, right? And that's essentially what affiliate marketing is. So in essence, I can basically make money off a dating website that I don't own, I haven't programmed, I haven't, managed and designed, all these things that take you months and months and months and months, if not years, to get going. You can basically today start making money off a dating website as a partner. So what we would do is that there were these job posts on the internet, like Craigslist, if some of you guys know. There was more back in the day, and they had a section for people that wanted to meet up and have, no strings attached sex. So what we would do is that we would post a bunch of messages. We would make a bunch of threads and posts saying, hey, I just broke up with my boyfriend. I'm looking for no strings attached hookup. Send me an email. And we would get thousands and thousands and thousands of emails. And then we would basically reply to these emails saying, hey, I just got this phone. I don't know how to use it, but if you want, you can find my pictures and my phone number on this dating website. Look for Sally23, whatever. And most guys were like, I'm not clicking that link, but a lot of guys would click that link, and they would go to these dating websites, and the dating websites would give us a commission. Sometimes these dating websites, they cost money. Other times they didn't. They would just basically pay you for an actual real sign up. So yeah, that's kind of what I would do. And it started, I remember the first time I ran it, I made like $40, $20. I even have the check. And I remember when I got that check, I was like, oh my God, like making money online is real. And I just scaled the shit out of it. I mean, I had days where I was making $1,000 a day. I was living by the beach in downtown Vancouver. I was like 23. I had like a Mitsubishi Eclipse convertible. I'd go to university. I'd come home. I was making more money than all my teachers, everybody in the class. But I had a massive ego. Like I would walk into every fucking business class like, you guys are all scum. You guys, like, if I'm at this level at 23, like, you guys are basically gonna all work for me one day. And yeah, it's crazy how that happened. And pretty much, like, I had somebody in Pakistan who would post the ads, and I would pay him to do, because that was most of the work. And then I had a program I was paying like 40-50 bucks a month to send out the emails. And I would basically wake up at 8:30 in the morning, and I would make sure everything was set up correctly. I would make a few adjustments to the text so that it would seem like it was current. It was a current, like the current day, made the conversion rates better, and boom, I would send mass. And end of the day, the dating websites were really happy, because they were like, we're getting a bunch of single guys signing up for our dating website. Guys that are looking for women are coming to their dating website. So it was targeted. The leads were very targeted. So even though I was much younger at that time, you know what I mean? But even though it was a bit like deceptive marketing practices, it ended up converting good for the advertiser. And that's the main thing you want to do when you do affiliate marketing. You want to make sure that the people you're sending to them actually become profitable for that site, for that offer. Because if you think you can kind of bend the rules and be a little bit deceptive, but it doesn't back out on their end, they will douchebag you on the money. They'll act like, what sales? We never got no sales. They were all fraudulent, and you'll be out of money. So you want to make sure that even if you are pushing the envelope, you are doing it in a way that benefits the advertiser, right? That is very important. Now, are there posts like this now? Not really. Sorry to get sidetracked, but this is basically called e-whoring. That's what it was coined as. And I was in this long time ago, and I made a bunch of money off it, but I always felt dirty about it. You know what I mean? But now it's funny, because when I look at, e-whoring in 2025, it's, Filipinos on the phone pretending to be OnlyFans chicks, and yeah, send me $400 and I'll send you a butthole selfie, and all kinds of crazy stuff like that. So it's still alive and well. It's just taken a different form. And that's the main thing about internet marketing that's annoying. Internet marketing is very attractive to outsiders who are working pleb jobs. You know what I'm trying to say? NPC jobs. But when you are in the trenches, you start to get beaten down by just how much the industry changes, and how you have to constantly pivot, and how something is working for you today and tomorrow it's not working for you. And it's very, very dynamic industry. Whereas you own a car wash in the area, like, what do you like? You the only things that are really disruptive are going to be like a gas station down the street having a car wash. You know what I'm trying to say? The industry in itself, it's not really going to change too much. But online, man, when things are hot, you gotta go, you gotta hit it hard. Now, that is just a framework for some money that I made, but like, that's just a method, right? But the framework around that, you can apply it right now. And I think right now there's a golden opportunity through AI and through, some of these platforms like N8N and stuff like that, where it lets you automate tasks, right? AI tasks. You can kind of run something similar in different niches. I mean, it doesn't have to be dating. The thing is, it's just with selling beauty supplies to make women look younger and beautiful, that is recession proof. Guys wanting to get laid is recession proof. Old people wanting to live longer is recession proof. And, parents wanting to make their kids smarter, it's recession proof. It doesn't really matter what is going on in life. These are kind of biological needs that kind of overrun everything, right? Beauty is value. Women are incredibly conscious about their value and understand that their peak value has a time limit to it. Reproduction, testosterone leads to the need to mate and have sex, right? That's a biological primal instinct. Wanting to live longer, that's the law of preservation, right? You want to extend. Who wants to die tomorrow except depressed people and stuff like that. And and it works the same way with trying to educate your kids. You want your kids to be able to survive in this world and be able to reproduce, so you know your genes, your DNA, your bloodline continues. These are very biological, primal instincts. Now it's a bit sidetracked, and I'm hoping you understand what I'm trying to say. But right now with these AI apps, like I was saying, you can have them automatically chat to people that DM you in IG, in TikTok, in WhatsApp, right? In Telegram. You know what I'm trying to say? So you can create the framework for these bots to almost act like sales reps. You get what I'm trying to say? And then what you want to do then is that you want to find businesses out there, right, that kind of have an established kind of reputation online, and team up with them to do the outreach. Because all I was doing was outreach. Outreach is I cold call people, I cold email people, I cold message people, I find prospects to bring into the business. You get what I'm trying to say? And that's all I was doing, but I was doing it for a dating app, and I had a fucking, you know, a bit of a dirtbag method around it. But, you know, this AI wave with automation and letting these people act as sales reps, this is an untapped huge opportunity. I'm telling you guys, having a rep 24 hours a day out there, driving people, answering questions, pitching them on, you know, talking to somebody of a higher status within the company to really close them. This is huge. And everybody's online, and there's a lot of ways to do this, and creating that funnel. And, you know, this is something that I'm currently working with a friend of mine to bring into, you know, the marketplace. I'm just kind of educating myself a bit more in terms of what niche I can confidently offer. Sorry, this thing's calling me. I can offer this service to really make it win-win. So guys, I'm telling you guys, this time I'm back. I don't have a choice. If I don't keep posting videos, my channel's gonna be dead. I might even be at risk being a dead channel right now, right? So please guys, like, subscribe, share. I really need a lot of engagement. You know, if you guys really fuck with me and you guys like me and you miss my videos, I really need the next couple of videos that I put out to be engaging. And just, I'm not begging you to help me, but I'm just asking if you can, because I need that YouTube algorithm to kind of be like, okay, this guy's back. The people that watched it, you know, they fuck with him, and let's get the ball back rolling with him. Because I've been more active on TikTok. I made a video on TikTok. It went like 30,000 views. I'm really tapping into the TikTok thing, but the niches are kind of different. Like the YouTube, it's for like the guys, the dogs, you know what I mean? Whereas like TikTok, I'm noticing my message is being more picked up with women, and guys too, but majority women like it, you know what I mean? And it's funny because I'm teaching more like, you know, relationship dynamics and manipulation kind of tactics within dating, and these girls are like, give us more, give us more, give us more, which is really funny to me, because it's like they're kind of exposing themselves for how they really are in these when it comes to love and relationships. But guys, like, subscribe, please get me some engagement on this. I really appreciate it. I got more bangers coming to you. I love you guys. Sultanic Thoughts with Nav Sultan. Let's go, let's get it.